Hey guys, Photoshop Pro Help here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create this dramatic black and white effect. As we can see, this is the effect right here, so a really good contrast between the blacks and the whites, and it has brought all the detail that we want through. So I'm going to go and show you the difference between this black and white and an original black and white. So I'm going to go and take this effect off, and we're left with a ordinary black and white image, and as we can see, the contrast is not there and it hasn't brought any of the detail through, which is not what we want. So I'm going to go and reapply the effect back on, and this is exactly what we want, and a lot of photographers and high-end designers actually use this effect, so this is a great effect to get down. So if you're a beginner or an advanced user, it's for all of you. So really play around with the settings in this tutorial. So I'm going to go and show you a few other images that this can actually work on. So I'm going to go and jump over to this portrait image right here, and this works really nice as well. So I'm going to go and take it on and off for you, just to show you. As we can see, a really nice effect, and this works well for animal images as well. As we can see, all the fine detail, all the fine hairs, and even in the eyes. So I'm going to go and jump over to some landscape images just to show you. And these work especially well with all the shadows and the contrasts in the image. And jump over to this one, and it really brings the clouds out in this one. So it is a versatile effect for you guys, and you can really play around with it. So let's jump into things. So I'm going to go to our original image, this one right here, which is a high definition image. It doesn't matter if you don't have a high definition image, it should work just as well. So first things first is we're going to go and play around with the adjustment layers. Now I'm going to go play around with these layers because we don't want to do anything to the original image. So anything we do, we can go back and rechange. So I'm going to go down to the bottom right hand side, click the little black and white circle. We're going to go to gradient map. We want to go and click the gradient. And we want a black to white gradient, so you can go and put these in. I've already done mine, so I can go and click OK. So you want to go to black to white, click OK, and hide that. We're going to go back down to the adjustment layers. We're going to go to curves, and then from here we're just going to go and put in a point. So just click a point. It doesn't have to be specific, because we're going to go and input the details, which will change the point to wherever we want it. So for the input, we're going to go and put this to 80, and for the output, that's going to be 65. And then from here, we're going to go and put another point in. Again, you don't have to be specific, put it anywhere. And then for the input for this point is going to be 170, and for the output is going to be 160. And then we can go and close that. Now we're going to go and bring the opacity down to 70% for this. And then from here we're going to go make a new blank layer. So bottom right hand side, click the new blank layer icon. And then from here we're going to go up to image. We're going to go down to apply image. And we don't need to change any of the settings in this. We can go and click OK from here. And we're going to go up to filter. We're going to go down to sharpen, and we're going to go to smart sharpen. Now from here we're going to go and change the amount to 20% and the radius to 7 pixels. Now each image varies, so you want to play around with the details in this. So really have a play around, and you can try these settings that I'm going for, as they may work for your image. Just try it, if not then go back and try it again. Click OK once we're done. And once that has done, we're going to go and duplicate this layer, so Control and J or Command and J if you have a Mac. And then from here we're going to go back up to filter, we're going to go down to sharpen, we're going to go to sharpen more, and then from here it may be too heavy for your image. On this image it's not too bad, but on portrait images and closer up images you'll definitely see the difference. So I would bring the opacity for this specific layer down to around about 25 to 30%. So I'm going to go and put that to 25%. And then from here we're going to go and put our last adjustment layer. So we're going to go down to the adjustment layers again, and we're going to go up to exposure. And the only two that we're going to change is exposure and gamma correction, sorry. So we're going to go and change the exposure, and that is going to be 0.10 for this. So type in 0.10, and we want to put a plus on the top, and we're just going to go and change the gamma correction now, and this is going to be 0.90. So type in 0.90, and we can just go and hide that. And there we have it. We have our effect created, and you can go back in and change any of these settings that you want, as this is not specific. So you can just go back in if you want to change the curves, double click the curves and change them to your specific needs. So we're just going to go and group these now. So we're just going to go and select every single one of them by holding down Shift and selecting the last 2 points, and then pressing Control and G or Command G if you have a Mac to group them. And I'm just going to go and take it on and off so we can see the effect. So it is really effective, and you can play around with this to your heart's content. And that's basically the tutorial done. So I hope you have fun doing this effect, guys. And please comment, rate and subscribe. Go check out the website, Facebook and Google+. And if you want to support me, remember there is loads of t-shirts on offer at Spreadshirt. The link will be after this video, so go and check those out, guys. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.